right, cheers everybody. Sorry for the late entrance there. We're going live from the car right now. We're cruising. We were just in town doing a couple of errands, and I realized what time it was. I said, "Hey, we better get on this YouTube thing." Jumped into StreamYard and whipped up a live. What up, Art man? What's going on, brother? So things will get a little more interesting in about 5 minutes when I get home. But for now, we're gonna ramble on in the car. See what's up with everybody. How's everyone's day been? My day's been all right. I've been winning today. Doing all right, feeling good. Local grow guy, Thunder Dan. What's up, folks? Went out and got me some. I had to go get some supplies. I got a job coming up this weekend, an independent job where I got to go fix a dock, not fix a dock, but make a dock look pretty. So I got myself some screwdriver bits and some other stuff. I got a level. I got this too, because I couldn't find my fish poop. You guys know I like running the fish stuff. Couldn't find that, so I've ran this before. Bottle ran out, so I got this. It's an organic based, it's basically a garden and vegetable fertilizer. I think it's a 1266. So it's good because the one I have at home right now is like a 515.5 or some root booster. Pro Mix organic based. I don't know how clean it is or whatever, but my lifestyle isn't pretty. I'm no angel, so that's organic enough for me. You know what I mean? What up, Ted? J5. Driving, but listen, I'm driving, but fucking talking. Make a good team, brother. Yeah, no, I went out. I was able to gift some cannabis to a friend I met the other week. He's a local guy, you know, been through some stuff, so he could use it. So I just went there and gave him a couple sacks. Let's see what's up with that. Yeah. It's almost gardening season, man. It's April, or no, May. We finally entered May. So, hey, by the end of this month, 4 weeks, guys, we're in the ground. Not me this year, but you guys, whoever's doing in-ground stuff. End of May, first week of June. That's the time to shine right there. That is the time to shine. This year, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, man. I really don't. I'm kind of like, bleh about it. But, you know, I got enough fabric pots at home. I'll probably maybe bust out a couple more, but I'm just going to be doing a bunch of small plants this year. And then, yeah, that's that, right? But it's been cold and rainy the last little bit. Like anyone that's been hardening off their, not their cannabis really, but just their outdoor plants in general. This week's probably been really rough on them, man. Slowing them right down, getting them saturated. It's been cold, wet. The dampening off, that's what this means to me. I dampened off a bunch of seeds already this year. Those grapple fritters that I left, grapple fritter crosses I left in the paper towel too long, they kind of grew all, and they didn't make it. That's 100% my fault right there, but what do you do, right? Some win, some lose, whatever. I was able to get 16 clones cut the other night off my garden, and I'm ready to take another round of 16 when those root out. So we're good. We're good. All considering, you know, we're surviving. I don't have any videos loaded or anything, so ribbit. I'm not going to show you my ass tattoo, though. All right. Pulling up to the homestead here, folks. I don't know how the transition's going to work once I get inside and I fire up. Well, I wanted to show you guys this, too. I got my own personal drag strip now. Right in front of my house, they got a speed limiter. I wonder if that has anything to do with the motorcycles. Who knows? But I got a good laugh at that the other day. I was coming home. I'm like, I'm going to have to top that sucker out. I wonder if it goes into the triple digits. No, just kidding. They probably got a fucking camera attached to it too. No. Hey, fucking do this damn thing. Let's do it. And I don't know if Cariboo had told me that he wasn't going to be here, and I just forgot, or if he's showing up late. I have no idea. So if he comes, we will embrace it. If he does not, have the key up, and I'm gonna turn the camera off because my parents, I don't think, are gonna volunteer to be on the Cariboo show. So let's do it. See that speed trap thing is literally right there on that telephone pole across the road from my house. All right, stop cam. Let's do this. Sorry for the silence, folks. Here we go. Down to the dungeon. Down into the dungeon. The fire. If I can join two things at once, I don't know. Because I want to try to jump on my computer because the phone sucks, right? So maybe it'll give me 2 Gbays. I don't know. We're going to find out, folks. Oh, yeah, we just get... There, I think I did that well enough. Am I getting a weird echo? Yeah. How do I just kick this guy out? Well, give me a second here, folks. I'm very sorry about this technical difficulty. Did I do it? Am I getting a echo? I don't know. Somebody tell me, is audio good? I can't really hear. But I hope it's good. Hope it's good for us. Give me a second here. I'll get that light fixed and we'll get into the frogs and everything. We'll get all the good stuff done. Get all my laundry and shit out of the way. Bachelor pad. Oh, what's this? Oh, I just found a couple joints. Gonna roll up here. Get back in the 60-60 environment. Oh, that's all my oil material. I've got that nice high-grade grain alcohol from Alberta that I'm gonna run through all that stuff. Here, we're home. Is audio good? Check. Test 1, 2. That's all I can say about that. Yeah. So let's get this going, folks. Is no one's answering me? Is my audio decent or not? You sound like Lady Gaga. Audio is good. Thanks, Thunder Dan. Fuck you, Art Man. That's too funny. There we go. Get that going for your phone. There we go. Now let's take a look at this bottle I picked up. See if it gives us any indications of what the hell's going on with it. Because I'm just a busy guy. I tried some granular feed Oh, where am I? I'm hurting here. Bad production. So yeah, I just want to look at it to see if I can remind myself exactly what's going on with it, or if it says anything that's going to give us any type of indication of where it's from or what it's doing. Probably not. If there's anything bad. Oh, it's got proprietary technology based on exclusive combinations of high performance ingredients. Yeah, sounds real organic to me. Oh, and other specifically selected components. Yeah. Is a liquid concentrate that must be mixed with water before applying. Yes. How much to apply? When to apply? Start in early spring at the first sign of new growth and apply on actively growing plants. For optimal results, feed your plants every 7 days. Okay. So once a week feed. I'll start at about half strength to see what happens. 2 times more vegetables, fruits, and blooms. Organic-based multi-purpose garden fertilizer. So it's not really giving us anything here more than what you glycine betaine 3%, extract of Ascophyllum nodosum, Bacillus pumilus. So it's got some bacillus in there. I don't know what the Bacillus pumilus does. But it does say for best usage of the Bacillus pumilus, it's best used before the date marked on the bottle. That label's straight out the lawyer's mouth. Yeah, you know a great out of the marketing department and the lawyers. I really like the. Oh, here we go. I found the section I was looking for. Contains beet juice and seaweed extracts to help improve overall plant health by increasing resistance to stress and drought. Okay. We're going to go on beet juice and seaweed. Okay, so that's not too bad. You know, at least they're telling us a little bit. But I thought I'd get more when I opened the flap, but the flap's just has my breakdown. That's about it. Nothing too fancy right there. Storage and handling, but put it on the shelf, buddy. Yeah, so viable spores per gram. So there is like a microbial life in here. Cool. So I know that I've used a bottle of this before to no detriment. It was good. It worked well. I was happy. It was a couple runs ago, so I don't really remember. And I bought it for the same reason. Not able to find my usual organic fish stuff. And it just kind of, hipster beats, PBR and beats. There you go. Yeah, well, the combination of these two, this should keep me floating. I like simple stuff. So, like, I've already built the soil. The soil is already going to take it basically all the way I need it. I'll give these like half doses, and it'll, if I get severe tip burn, I'll cut these out or put them down to quarter strength. See what happens, because that soil is going to be pretty good. And it's been cooking now for 5 weeks, so maybe by the end of the month when I go outdoors, when I go to plant half decent seedlings, well, they'll be half plants by then. Hopefully they'll be able to take it and they'll be able to grow it in a little bit of a hotter arrangement and make it through no problems. That's what I'm hoping anyways. Todd, what's going on? All 25 of y'all in here. Good to see you. Thursday night sesh down in G-Bay's garden. But I need to smoke, and then we'll do some sightseeing after that. I don't got much to show, and I might even lose all my plants. Not for a bad reason. This is like it'd be my own fault. A friend of mine came from far away, and he has already
made arrangements to take some plants with him when he leaves. Now, if I can't get these clones to root when said friend leaves town next week or so, guess what he gets? The 4x4 tent contents. Because I'm a man of my word. And yeah, that's what's going to happen there. But then I'll have that cloner full of all the plants that are in there, most of them that are in there right now. I may lose the pack of punch times grape hoolie. But what I probably would do is I'll probably cut the heads off anything I don't have before he heads out to make sure that I still get to keep it. You know what? You guys know what I mean. You know what I mean. So we'll make that happen. But I'm just gonna chill and let these clones do their thing, and hopefully, when I go to check them in a few days, we can just put them in solo cups and send them on his way. But who knows? Now I'm gonna actually get a chance to talk to you guys about this weed. I've given it a review. I got it from a fellow named Jeebs, which is sort of funny, you know, Jeebay and Jeebs. We got to hang out the other night. Now he gave me this, and this cut is available to me. I believe in Ontario or Quebec, somewhere close, a day's driving back, or a couple days shipping. You know, who knows? But this is the Chernobyl F2 trichome coverage on point. There is very, very frosty, very stinky. I had a strain a little while ago called G-Berry. It was just something I don't know if I accidentally pollinated it or Q-tip pollinated it or whatever. But anyways, I made seeds. It was a blueberry something or other, but it fucking stunk, man, like lemon, lime, and gas. It was just, well, it was a very, very enjoyable strain. Now this one here has that exact same very, very potent, very volatile lemon lime fuel kind of thing, and it's just like, woo, god damn, I like it. Yeah, I know I'm not so much for when the lemon kind of stays on the tongue, and you kind of get an oily, like a rotten lemony kind of oily taste in your mouth. I'm not so much for that, but I've come to learn that those terpenes really are a good medicine for me. So when I smell it now, my body's like, I don't know. My brain's like, do it. So, you know, right now I'm busting this up, and the smell that's coming off it is like, ugh. But I know when I hit this, I'm going to feel great. So, I don't know. What else? What's the rankiest strains you guys have had? Like when you just bust it up, it's like, ooh, wait. What's the names? Like, don't say skunk. Oh, fuck. Damn. That is some stinky weed. I don't really try to grow that stuff too much just because it makes you paranoid having that much stink floating around your yard and shit. But for me right now, Primal Punch. Primal Punch that's in that tent right there, or that's in that cloner right there, stinks, man. It's the skunk strain. Not skunk, but like skunky weed smell, you know what I mean? Like it's really fucking going on. It's got it going on. Primal Punch. It's got it going on. Get another one of these going. Nailed it that time. You see that transition? Smoothest in the biz. Oh. Okay, let's unplug this because we've got enough battery life to last a minute. Get the ashtray out of here. Slide this. My room's just congested, though. So don't mind my bachelor pad / grow room / whatever you'd call a fucking greenhouse. There we go. Oh, my closet, you know. Welcome to my world. Oh, so let me just move my work clothes out of the way there. Can't mix my work clothes with my regular clothes because I'm a welder and I'm a dirty ass at work. Let there be light. That is bright. Maybe we can do that. Maybe that'll help us. There we go. So we got a lot of growth in here. It was only a month or so ago when these were all little babies, man. And now they're water me daily or I dies. And they're doing really well. What's this one here? It's Ghost Beach. Great Bully. That's a female. Ooh, that's pungent. I like that. So we're doing good. I did a nice big sulfur spray in here the other day too, so I was able to get a little bit of IPM knocked off the list. Check that off, and say I did it. Make sure it's all good. What do we got here, folks? We got a black widow times white widow. We got a pure, little baby pure. She's a little mottled on the leaves. The leaves are a little twisty, but that's probably something to do with the soil. Who knows what's in there? It's just a handful of something. Could be that full plant soil I'm using, which is pretty hot for a seedling. So fuck it. Throw them to the wolves. Can't handle it. Fucking beat it. Ah, menthol. I don't like that. I don't like it. No. What are you? Golden goat, Dalton's Pond. It's looking like it's going to be a male, maybe, but I can't tell. Can't make that judgment call yet, but it literally has a menthol, almost like a rub A535 kind of thing too. When I gave it that stem rub, I don't know about that, right? No thanks. What else we got going on here? Let's check it out. This one needs to be uppotted. So does the other one. This is a. Oh, this is it. The Pack a Punch times Great Bully. We already got a nice pencil size stalk on it. It's damn near 2 feet tall. Probably we got a good 18 inches there, anyways. Untopped, which we're gonna change that. I should just cut some of it. Cut this and just put it in a glass of water even. But my last Pack a Punch, sorry, I'll try to get down in the camera here. My last Pack a Punch was ultra lemon, man. Like it was really, really lemon. Not like a citrusy, but more like a nice softer. Dan, you get out here. But yeah. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the lemony Pack a Punch. It was really good, and it grew some really good indoor, nice hard nug. But haven't grown it out since. This one is nothing really to this one. Okay, there's something in there. I don't know. Can't really pinpoint it, but this plant's struggling. It goes cork dry every day. Every 12 hours, this thing's light as a feather. But I like to do that. I like to push them right to the end, man. Till they're feeding once a day. A nice heavy watering once a day, and then I'll bottom. This one's good. Leaves a little wrinkled there. Maybe some wind damage. That's right in the path of the fan, but decent plant. And this is the Sour D times Great Bully. And it's kind of stinky, nothing too fancy. I like the other one. This is the Sour D times Great Bully as well. And this one, well, it's been uppotted, so it's gotten to spread its roots a little more. It was just an overall better looking plant. You just like those, like, come on now, it's nice. Nice uniform. It's almost like, you go to the fairs and people show off their animals walking around the ring. It's like you get a nice symmetrical plant that has beautiful leaves with no, no distortion and no mutations to them. It's a beautiful thing as a grower. Oh, yeah. That's got some funkaliciousness to it. Funkaliciousness. That's the one I got my eye on. So I don't think this one will be leaving the house no matter what happens. That's kind of my little baby right now. Until we got the one we beheaded the other day. This one took a chop, and I think we took 8 clones off this one. This is a grape goolie. So it's a grape goolie times ghost beach. I just call it grape goolie because it goolie and ghoul, ghost, haha, right? So it makes me kind of laugh a little bit. But it's a little spindly on the branching, but it's got a nice like candy kind of a sweet. It's got a sweet touch to it. That is nice. Nice. But yeah, this is going to be an outdoor plant, so I could even cut it down to. I could even get rid of all that. It's still got a good start, Great movie. All right. Oh, this one needs a little up potting too. Again, starting to see some deficiencies in that bottom leaf there. Even with the light not shining through it, it's the leaf itself is starting to get a little like ribbed in color. There's like yellow blotches in it. So that's the primal punch. Ooh yeah. That's a nice plant too. Once I outpot this thing, it's going to take off. And I got 4 of these clones. I got 4 primal punch, 4 sour. They're sour D times grape goolie. I have it labeled as sour dooley. And then grape goolie. 8 of those. So we got lots on the go. Now these names are just on there because they're shorter. They're not really. It's not like I'm trying to make up names for strains. I don't care. Here's another little one, but yeah, some of these plants are starting to get a little tired of these. This is even smaller than the other ones. You've got. So this is kind of ass backwards. We've got a seedling in this one and a month-old veg plant in this one, but that's how I operate all over the map. So that's the tent. Oh, sorry there, guys. Doing all right. I've got my 480 watt. No, I got a Mars Hydro. Oh, there's half of it burnt out. Awesome. Okay. So, or half of it's not even plugged in. Oh. Wonder how long that's been like that. Oh, I gotta turn the dimmer up because it's just flashing. That's why it's unplugged. So we're finding out. So it's a 300. I want to say 300 watt, running at 150 right now. So it's only 150 watts in that tent right now. I'll fix that. The house plants, on the other hand, are getting a 480 watt quantum board on an angle, kind of like this, blasting towards the wall here, and that's also above the. I'm about to show you right now. We'll turn one of these on a little bit, see if we can get a little light. It's bright as hell. But this is my little plant corner we got going on here. Just back it on up. So yeah, we can see all my house plants and all my starts. I do also have the big row beside my bed as well. Another dozen plants over there. Everything's kicking butt, except I'm losing some nutrients on these two. I don't know what to do because my pots were heavy, so I don't want to overwater, but I need to get them nutrients, right? So it's like I got 4 or 5 leaves on this big money tree here that you can see are turning yellow on the front. These guys right here. And then the Monstera, this one's kind of curling in and acting up. Same with the back one. The middle one's not doing too bad. And the root's getting bigger. There's a big root coming out and stuff, so it's growing, but not the best. my snake plant, I think I overwatered it and it started to rot in one spot. So I've kept it really dry ever since, and it hasn't spread, and it looks like it's just gonna, I don't know exactly what it's gonna do, but it's not affecting anything. I don't think I can get it to come back. Worst case scenario, I just cut this guy off, right? I don't know. If anyone in chat knows if I should do that, I probably should, right? You shouldn't keep any necrotic shit around, right? Doing what I can. This is my silver pothos. It's finally starting to do its thing, and I got a couple new leaves, and it's climbing the chain. There we go. It's on its way. The fern, good. This little fern, this thing has been dried out and died. I don't know how, like a couple times now. But there was nothing left to this. It looked like that. Little stump of dirt with a little fleck of green in there. And I was like, I got you, bro. Let's go. I don't really got them, but kind of do. So it's been sprouting new leaves and doing its thing and referning itself. So, ta-da. It's good little practice for me to keep my little fuckers alive. Some of these guys are finicky, man. See, this is what it should look like, kind of. You know, this is a half decent fern. It's still a whole bunch. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. It's a fern. Check this out, though. It's the one I'm proud of, right? We were showing this off the other week. And it's working, man. I had a nice picture on Instagram of it. And I'm just waiting now for the actual blooms to come out. But they've made their way to the top. So I'm super excited about this because I've had this plant a long time. Well, I don't even know how long. But there's a set there, and there's another set somewhere else trying to poke its head up. Maybe right there. Is that them? Yeah. And if I look underneath, there's even more. Not many, but there's a couple more under there. So, yeah, look at Jeeves going this fucking African violet. Now, I'll punt. We'll wait till it's done flowering this cycle, and then. Oh, fucking kicking ass. Ferns fuck themselves. Super easy to drop. No question, those poor plants. All right, whatever, Jay. You got any plants? Yours are probably dead too. They're not important, man. These house plants probably get more attention than most. Even though I don't give them the proper attention. I would try to wake up every morning, turn the lights on, check weights. If I get anything real light, I got my water over here on my rack, ready to rock. Yes, I'm doing all right. This is the gold dust croton or croton, I don't know, Croton. It's just a yellow specky thing. But it's doing all right. It had some mealy bugs. I think I got rid of them pretty sure. Yeah, this one's mealy bug free. But it's doing all right. Two little trees. Doing its thing. It's got to move out of its home because it's starting to tickle the bottom there. This thing, fuck, yeah, if we're going to fuck anything, fuck this thing. I don't even. It just gets uglier, man. I don't know what to do with it. But it keeps growing. It keeps getting new growth on it. So I'm like, you know, if you're dying, I'll throw you out. But like, if you're living, I guess I'm obligated to take care of you. Do something. Fucking do a trick. What else we got? The umbrella tree, the dwarf umbrella tree. This thing's rocking. It sucks water like fucking nobody's business. I think it's time to uppod this one, maybe too. It's just a 1 gallon, whatever. But what are you thinking, Clay? You're good with houseplants. Uppod this beast or what? It's a dwarf umbrella tree, but is it dwarf because it was just small, or is that like a subspecies kind of thing? Because if it's going to grow into a big old tree, I'll get it the proper home, and we'll fucking rock this bad boy out. Because it's starting to get bark. It was all fleshy and green, like the tops here, if you can see here, I'm trying to spill dirt over everything, but they're nice and fleshy and green and soft to the touch. And then now the bottoms are getting up pot. Yeah, okay. Fuck, I'm running out of room, man. Plants get big, and then you gotta fucking kick them off the shelf. What else we can show off this thing? I think it's a rubber tree, what they call it. It's pretty cool though. Gets those, the new leaf starts in the center and unravels. There's a new one there, and then there's also a new one down in the bottom center too there. It's kind of a neat tree. I'm not taking the best care of it either. I think I have it way too wet. But I can't tell if someone, whoever gifted it to me has rocks all in there. So the weight's always heavy in them. I'm gonna uppot that too. Will this get bigger? I'm sure I can Google it. You know, because I want them all to be like, I'm gonna have, once I get resituated and I'm not living in a basement, I'm gonna have plants like a motherfucker all over the place, man. Like trees and vines and all that stuff. So getting the base of it all started. Oh, you need a drink, girl. Need some drink. This is the Marble Queen Pothos. I'm waiting to get a propagation from this one because it's nice. I like this one. It's very yellow. Kind of neat. Well, that's kind of neat too because that leaf's got a big chunk of green in it right there. So I like this one. It's one of my favorite pothos I have so far. The silver one's kind of boring. It's like it's got streaks in it, but they're so little and kind of like it's just little flecks of silvery. The camera's not really doing it too much justice, but so it's different. It's a different type of variegation, but it's not really that exciting. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, yay! That is kind of plain old one shit over there, but who cares about that? You guys have seen enough of that stuff. Then we got the cherry tree, the Brazilian cherry. We're getting the fruits or the flowers. I'm not sure. I don't know yet, but there's some right by my finger there. You can't really see, I'm sure, but it's starting to group up and drop some. So they're going to open up or do whatever it is they do. Oh, and I'm getting some more right here too. So hopefully that blooms off. That's going to be nice. That'll be cool. We got a couple new leaves there. So some nice new growth on this little guy. The bottom two are coming up. Maybe in a year or two, man, we're going to have a couple more branches on this bad boy. See a whole bunch of it down here at the bottom. Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, enough of my houseplant bullshit. Let's get into some of the meat and potatoes, or specifically peppers and cannabis. So, peppers are easy and they're kind of fun. Some of them are hot, so they're fun to eat and give to your buddies, whatever. But I don't have any hot peppers this year. These are called just mini bells. It says G-Bay on there just because it was a plant from my backyard. I didn't do any pollinating. I just saved a pepper. And so I don't know where the pollen came from. So this could be mixed with, I don't know if I had any hot peppers last year. I think I just had a few multicolored mini bells. So it's probably pollinated by something very similar to itself. So that's good. And then the rest are same thing. This is a sweet pepper carnival blend. So it's a large pepper, but it's a multicolor. You can get purple, white, orange, yellow, red, whatever the hell. What other do we got? It's mini bell juice. Yeah, so I think that's it for peppers, the carnivals, and the ones I had on my own. Yeah. And then we got an array of little starts. Some of these got a little wet though in the little peat puck, so they're taking their sweet time. They're feeling a little rough. Some of them. So it's gonna fold at least. How do you feel about that? These are all coming up nice. Kong's Breath Time Lack Lime Lizard. That's an auto from Shane. Sour Ghost. That is an auto from Crossbones. Sour Ghost, another auto from Crossbones. Kong's Breath, Lack Lime Lizard, so that's another auto from Shane. I'll group that with sister. And I believe those are Fems too. Same with all the other autos I have. Northern Ghost, that's an auto from Crossbones. Another Kong's Breath, Lack Lime Lizard, so we got 3 of those on the go. Sour Ghost. So that is what's across on that? I think I see the package. Yeah, I have no idea. I could tell you, but I'd be lying the hell to you. Oh, Major, I said something about autos. Fucking Major pops up. Go figure. I bred your primal punch into an auto flower. Oh shit. Northern Ghost, Sour Ghost. What else we got? I know I got some Black Widow crosses here too. Shit, I got a lot of fucking autos. That's way too many. Gonna need that many to get a harvest out of them, right? Fuck. Northern Ghost times how many? Shit. I got a lot of Northern Ghosts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, that's enough of that shit. 3 of the Kong's Red Black Limes. And then 3 sour ghosts. Okay. Yeah, we're a little more organized now, anyways. Oh, I hear you, folks. Hold on. So yeah, and that's basically what I got going on in the solo cups, anyways, and then the clones. Well, you guys probably watched me cut those the other night, I believe. They're just the grape doolies, the sour doolies, and the primal punches. Yeah, I'm going. I love these fucking cloners, man. At first, I was like, nah, I hate that shit. I can do it. Then I did a round or 2 in there, and I was like, there ain't no coming back from that. No coming back from that. See, this is the stuff I was using, but I didn't like it. It wouldn't just like it's. It is the like the powdered version of that bottle I was showing you. A premium organic based tomato, vegetable, and fruit garden fertilizer. 9-16-16. So it's not as nitrogen-y as that one, but it's still good. But the problem is it's a granular, right? And some of the which I believe is like maybe blood meal. I don't know if there's even blood meal in here. I'll try to show you the look of it. But there's some chunkier stuff in there, and it doesn't dissolve in the water, even if you leave it for days. So the color's not being represented too full on there, but you do see the different textures, different sizes, and different colors. So, it is what it is. It's granular fertilizer, but it's to be mixed with water and applied. And it still stays out of solution days later. Like it never dissolves. Liars. Premium organic based garden fertilizer dissolves quickly when mixed with water. No, it does not. So I was like, I still water it with it. But as you can see, I've had it for a year, and there's still quite a bit there. So I think this might just go straight to the food instead of the cannabis. But it did come in a pinch. It worked in a pinch, right? So it contains boron, iron, manganese, and zinc. I like nitrogen, phosphoric acid, potash, calcium, iron, boron, manganese, zinc, humic acid, and bacillus pumilus. So it's got basically the same breakdown as that the liquid stuff. It's the same stuff. But I found it to be a pain in the ass because it doesn't dissolve, and then I feel weird about it. Like when I'm applying it, I'm like, am I putting hot spots? Like, am I just pour it on there? Easy fun, just give everybody. It's coming from the man who fucking choke slams his plants. But this is my other go-to when I don't have my regular feed if I want to keep them green. Oh, that says garlic cookies, but it's not garlic cookies. Blood milk. I don't like the thought of like scooping up gelatinous blood from a slaughterhouse floor and then dehydrating it and putting it on my plants, but it's what it is, right? Blood meal works, you know. They did it back in the day for a reason because it fucking works. It gives you everything you need. Not everything you need, sorry, but nitrogen wise. Good stuff. And then there's this. This is the PGRs that us organic growers use. Let's see, who knows what that is? As an organic grower, what's the highest like concentration of PGR application you can use? This is a fucking ridiculous numbers, dude. Potassium so high. Oh god. Kelp, anyways. You got it there, fluffers. That's the stuff, man. Soluble seaweed extract. This is from Gaia Green. This stuff works good. I always use. But it reminds me of blood meal, even the look of it. But it works good. I don't use it very often. I use it pretty sparingly, but I'll give it like a foliar application every once in a while. It says 0017. Made from North Atlantic kelp, species of kelp is considered to be the finest agricultural seaweed in the world. Soluble kelp may be applied to soil, but is most effective as a foliar spray. This product can be used on home gardens, landscapes, lawn and turf, and is suitable for a full range of plant types. Yeah, I like to give it a nice fat foliar, basically right near the end of veg. Because I find with the soil I build, it rides through the summer awesome, and then when the transition hits is when I don't have everything it's asking for. So it kind of sometimes the plants will really hit a you'll see a downslope in nutrient uptake right at the switch. And sometimes when you got a big old plant that's literally a tree, you know, it's got a trunk on it, it can really deplete the plant when it all of a sudden flips to flower and it starts making these massive fruits. So, you know, before it all happens, I like to do that. And I also, not necessarily this garden spray, but there's I will use this right before flower as a IPM because it's high in sulfur, and sulfur is good. But I will also just use, where is it? Oh, I thought I had it up here. I don't. My wettable sulfur. Okay, you have a container of it like this. Where did it go? But it's good stuff because right before flower, you douse them with a nice big spray of sulfur. It works good for IPM and also for supplying the plant with sulfur. I find it stinks. You get a lot of good aromas when you do the proper feeding of sulfur. It really helps the plant express its scent, I guess you'd say. But I guess those stink in, stink out, I always say, you know, so like with fish and sulfur, those two, they're pretty ranky things, man. So you can get them in there and they'll work pretty good. Hold on one second. I got a couple other plants I want to show you. These are pretty neat. And I need to outpot these two. I know. Don't get at me. Just let me enjoy my plants. These are the cucumbers. Yeah, really exciting, you know, fucking cucumbers. Ta-da. But check these little guys out. I bought them the other day just so I could increase my plant numbers outside for my strawberry plants because, you know, who doesn't like fresh strawberries? But I'm getting a bloom happening there. And then same with this one here. And this one's actually rocking a berry in there. So got that on the go, and I'm stoked about that. These are Frazier. Free strawberry summer breeze. That's the French word. Frazier's the type of strawberry. Summer breeze rose. Cool. I'm amazed. Some of my strawberries made it last year. If you guys remember, I had them hanging off my deck in like a black hanging basket, so a few gallon hanging baskets. And at the end of the summer, I just pitched them into the fucking garden bed. I didn't bury them. I didn't cover them. I didn't do anything to them. Didn't put mulch. Nothing. Literally dumped the pot out. Let's see ya. If you die, you die. Went out there a couple times this season already. There's green leaves on them. So. Aphid homes. Oh, nice. I did give him a big nasty IPM when they came to the house. But yeah, department store strawberry is probably the most volatile plant you can bring into a grow. We're in veg. Strawberries are wicked to get out because, like, honestly, you put them out and like you don't think about them for a while, and then all of a sudden they just start little groupings of berries. And if you have a garden that you tend to, and you're outside having fun and walking around pruning and all that shit, every once in a while you turn around, man, there's a handful of berries to eat. It's like, fuck yeah. Nobody knows. You got my coffee. I got a couple more peppers in the germination tray, but fuck, it's been on that heat pad for 2 weeks, and the water's just been hitting the top and raining back down, and I don't think I'm gonna worry. But I already got a dozen plants started here, so. Okay, Galaxy, right on. Where? But you're down in the States, eh, Galaxy? You're somewhere south, aren't you? You don't get winters like Canada does, do you? Tomatoes that pop and sweet peppers, sweet. Yeah, those two are pretty basic. You know what I mean? People get those going every year in the garden. I love it, man. People making their own sauces, canning their own tomatoes. I like the berries. The blackberries, the raspberries especially. I want to eventually get like golden ones and black ones and red ones and whatever. Get all the great shit. Ooh, salsa garden. That is a wicked way. Yeah, you can do like cilantro and peppers. What else? Tomatoes. California Wonder bell peppers. Yeah, I've grown those before. They're big bad boys. Okay, nice, Huli. Yeah, I know there's these drivers I have for this Mars have a little cap you pull off, and underneath that cap there's a little dial. So you need like a little precision screwdriver to get in there. But being me, had it plugged my kilowatt. I lent my kilowatt to somebody. So if it was you, I lent my kilowatt to bring it back. What a kilowatt is? It's a brand name. It's a meter. So you plug it into your outlet, and whenever you plug into the outlet, it'll register what's coming through, and you can change it to a bunch of different readings. So I would just put it on straight watts and plug in my grow lights, and when I dimmed it, I would get a digital readout of the actual wattage that the light was drawing. So it was really awesome. Instead of putting 50%, like, you know what I mean? You could, when you indicate it on your dial, you could literally see it in digital format in numbers. So it was an invaluable little tool. Somebody help me. Yeah, I've never used gypsum. I've put gypsum in the ground before I've planted. Last year, I think it was last year or the year before, I did a nice top up of the rock, because I guess every 4 years or so would be a good idea to put a little handful of some of the more slower depleting stuff. The yearly stuff, you got to put that in every time. But if you start putting like the rock stuff in every year, you're going to get a buildup for sure. I don't know if it's like you can start to burn plants by having a buildup of like organic stuff, or if it just chelates it as it's needed, sort of thing. I don't know, but I'd imagine if there's an excess, it's no good. Keep them on. I'm going to run this garden this year probably with very minimal inputs, because I'm not going to be putting 10 footers in. I'm probably just going to fill those beds with vegetables or flowers, or who knows, right? So I guess I should do some research and find some, like, I guess, nitrogen fixing plants to grow this year that I can chop and drop continuous, basically a living compost, or living, what would you call that? Like you take a year off to actively grow a cover crop that's a contributing factor for next year's nutrient regimen. Fuck, those are some big ups now. Where do you go? But yeah, I'm sure it's a practice already. If it is, let me know. Legumes. Okay. So like beans, is that what we're talking? What's a legume? Like, what exactly is a legume? I've heard the word 100 times. It's classification of vegetable or something. Because I could grow the shit out of some green beans all over the fucking place, because my family eats them. Clover. Okay. Just a green, soft green, below my knee kind of size stuff. Yeah. Pole beans and peas. Okay, good. I love all that shit. But I don't start those indoors. I don't think anyone really does. Those are more of a, beans and peas are more of a, pop them indoors, but get them outside, like, day 2 or 3, right? Get them rocking. All right, all 3070 is another dab time. Bango, bango. Yeah, I clicked the button. Get on there. What are you doing? Ooh. I never have time to pack the proper one. Always running at it. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I feel I'm a lot better now that I got my garden and my plants back up and running. Jiving a lot better, chilling with the folks, getting a little more social again. Still not 100%, but getting there. I'm getting there. Can't complain, really. Job's going all right, The new car my friends helped me get her. It's treating me well and getting me around easily. The new bike is running slick, and all is well. Oh, well, G-Base world. Cheers. That'll do it. Well, folks, thanks for joining me. Need some strange. Oh, I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm good on that. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. Another Thursday night down. Sorry, it was kind of an awkward start driving in the car back from the shop, but we got home, we got on, we got the garden shown, got a couple tokes, got to hang out. I just ripped that good. That was good. Got to check out the strawberries. They're coming along. Yeah, man. All's good in Jeeves' garden. Okay. Peace and love, everybody. You guys have a great night. And we'll see you Sunday morning for the Sunday morning wake bake. See you there. Peace.